hate all those bars up at the top.
Well, I know, and it's like, this is a Google one, this is Yahoo,
I know.
and you can turn some things off, but then it becomes icky.
Yeah. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. Now,
Okay.
let me put my glasses on.
Yeah. See, I told you.
Well, that because all that print's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be. Okay. No. You're moving around too much. Stop moving. Okay.
What is it?
No. Let's see.
Site builder?
Here.
This white screen?
Yeah. The plain white screen is pretty. No. Well, eventually it'll come up. But when I was talking to someone from this company,
And that's where he said to go and look.
when I explained what we wanted to do, and this is what they said we would need. It would be WordPress hosting. And it says, see, they changed a little since I talked to them. It wasn't set up this way where I was looking, so, but that is what they were talking about. And they explained that with this, we could, download the footage onto the computer and then upload it onto this website so people could, draw, from different. Well, this is, yeah, this is the site part. Here, go back up. See how those little, that ghost thing comes down? See, host your work with GoDaddy.com. Yeah, because I guess blog, and that's pretty much is that.
All right. Here we are at the site you want me to look at.
Yeah, see,
right.
up to unlimited storage and transfer.
And this is.
I was looking at
Right.
the deluxe plan, the
Okay.
medium one.
Right.
Now look at that.
Right.
150 gigabyte space, 1500 gigabyte transfer.
We need 500 email addresses.
We do need 500 email addresses. Yeah, I
Joe
can't.
1, Joe 2.
Yeah, and I couldn't even think of 5 names.
I've
for
got 5
emails,
names on my phone.
Yeah.
And you want me to come up with 500 email addresses? Yeah, it's like, and 25 MySQL database. I wonder what that is.
I don't know.
SQL. I mean, SQL doesn't say it. All right, so that's 12 months. $7.
Well, again, that's the start. You got to add it to the cart, and by the time you get your cart done,
See, and so they're considering this an internet blog.
right? But that's new. It was not called that originally when I started looking at this. And that's only been a couple of months ago.
Okay, WordPress and GoDaddy web hosting, a winning combination for your blog.
Right.
All right, so we'll call it our blog.
Right.
Blog.
Blah blah.
Yes. Well, you know what blog stands for was originally, don't
Well, you were telling me.
you? Weblog. 2 words.
I know, but how did they get
From the
they,
web
they got
to
rid of the
be-
we?
Yeah, the web.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, let's just, instead of a web log of what you're trying
Yeah.
to do, let's just
Some
blog.
lazy person just so I forgot a couple of letters.
Yeah.
And then it says add credits from MySpace, Google, and Facebook. So when you get this, you get so much money that you could apply to put an ad on those other ones. So that would then draw people to your blog, if that is what we're technically going to be as a blog.
Okay.
And I guess that's probably, when you told me the description of it, I guess, in reality, that's probably what we are going to be doing, is blogging every day.
And it might be where, even though we have these individual things up as, the videos or anything like that, and you could just go in there and just put a blog, just, say, okay, I want to add a blog today, just, I got a phone call from so-and-so, and more detail or more information will be coming.
Right.
So, maybe that's, because that's all it is just a login of.
Yeah.
Your-
So that I guess is what we're planning on doing.
All right, we'll go with the blog. Winning combination.
Now, again, when you're looking at the different thing, the space and stuff like that, the middle one is probably what we're going to be looking at. Do you think we're going to be more than that? And we can always upgrade, I guess.
Well, the thing is, that's why I need to talk to them about the file format for the videos, because sometimes an AVI is a lot bigger
Mm.
You know, it's a raw file, like from your camera, it's like 2 gig.
Mm.
Well, if you edit it and copy it into a Flash movie, then it's only down to 1 gig.
Mhm.
So you could have your other, you know, longer, not longer episode, but more episodes within, so they can go back to episode one.
Within the space they allot you.
Right, with 150 gig, you can then
Right.
say, okay, we can leave the first 20 episodes up there
Mm.
until you add the 21st, then you're going to lose that first episode.
Well, we never want to do that.
Well, again, you've only got so much space.
But what I'm saying is, when you talk to them, find out if we're then able.
$14.99. That's half. That's double of what it is. Yeah.
But it's unlimited at that point.
right.
You know. So.
But I think as long as you can always upgrade it. I mean, that's usually not an
Right.
not an issue.
So again, we could start off with the middle one.
Right. But I'm just saying is that once you get that filled up, you're going to be concerned about losing those first 2 or 3 episodes, because even on using the term, you know, like on Hulu, when they
Right.
have their movie or their episodes of TV, they only have like the first 5, and then the other one says, you know, the first one says that it will be, you know, taken off at such and such a date,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you'll never be able to see it again.
I hate that.
I know.
I hate
I forgot the
that.
first. I forgot what the first episode.
I really
was about.
hate that.
What was the first episode? It's like, shit.
Yeah, I hate
Who is that guy? Who is
I
that?
know.
Yeah, who is that? Yeah. It's like, okay,
Right.
so.
But go through it. Go ahead and add to cart.
Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and see as we go along. Now we're customizing. Email.
That's really, you know, not an issue, because most of the time you're just going to get an email and there's no reason why to keep it. You just delete it.
Well, how in an email, how much space is that?
It's just text.
I know. So are we ever going to get close to that?
To 2 gig.
Well, what comes standard again? See, that's what I don't
1
understand.
gig. Add personal email. That's 1 gig, unlimited. So we select one. Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. So now we're just going to a search engine. 2 years is 28.
But that's a year. We don't know if we're going to need it.
Okay.
We could always add again later, so
Yeah.
we're only saving or spending $1 more. You know, people might not like us.
Yeah.
You know, they might not want to view us anymore. So why pay for any more than we
If
have?
we're
Planning on taking like credit cards and things like that. Then it goes into the next one.
Townfromscratch.com?
Yeah, try that. Do that.
Oh yeah, somebody else has got it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you never know.
Cool. For $1.99.
Yeah.
There's cheap.
You know, see, you can go with biz, net, org, biz,
Yeah.
mobile, but you don't want org. You want
Plus
kind
an
of-
organization, me.
Yeah, no, dot me.
Yeah. .net.
Yeah, that
I would
kinda-
like to be able just to type in just as much as you, just as little as you need.
Mhm.
You know, and be done with it. Okay, so what I need to do though is I need to go back to the deluxe plan and write down what the gigabyte was and everything else, so then I can go to Yahoo or somebody else
Right.
to see what they're offering at that, you know, at that amount.
Mhm.
Where we at?
Now here, accept PayPal and credit cards, but we're going to set up our own PayPal account and set that up.
Oh, you can do that, huh?
Set up a PayPal account?
Yeah.
I got a couple of PayPal accounts.
Oh, really? I mean, I PayPal with my, with eBay, but I didn't set, I mean, but how do you?
You could use that for anything.
Oh, you can.
Oh, sure, it's yours. So if you want to buy something, like I go on Craigslist and buy airline tickets, credits from people so I can get, a discount on a thing. And then if they have a PayPal account, all I do is get their email that's set up with it,
Attached to it.
I go to it, and somewhere on there it says, make the payment.